What is up? Welcome back to Freed's First Time, and I am Freed, and we are still avoiding the United States and Scotland. We're taking a trip around the world, and today we're headed to India for the Amrut single malt. Nice. All right. Well, before I begin, I want to give a shout out to my good friend Dara, who bought me this rad shirt. Check this out. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Dara, aka Chase Pantu. He's a future doctor and hip hop star. I mean, the dude can do it all. His family, in general, is just insanely talented. Thanks again, my man. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, the Amrut single malt from India. It is 46% ABV. They say it's about 4 years old, and what you're going to notice if you check out the Amrut line is that you're not going to see a lot of age statements, and that's mostly because of the angel share. The angel share basically is just what evaporates throughout the barrel over time. And because of the, sorry if you hear my cat, but because of the heat and the temperature of India, they lose like 10 or 15% of the whiskey through the angel share. So if this thing's about 4 years old, this thing's lost 40% of its volume through angel share, which is just crazy to think about. They say that 1 year in India is the equivalent of 3 years in Scotland when it comes to evaporation loss. That's just wild to think about. It's barreled in new American oak and ex-bourbon. And yeah, they also have a peated line. They have a fusion line, which I think is Scottish malted barley that they brought over. I'm not 100% on that. I should have done more research, shouldn't I have? But anyway, this is just a simple, basic line, and there's a cask strength of this as well, and we'll talk about that later, because I think this, being at 46%, is exactly where it needs to be. I think if it was a little weaker, it would just be underwhelming and just a full miss. But if it was too strong, I think it might be overwhelming and just not pleasurable to really sit and just drink for fun. Well, cool. Nothing else to do but to just crack her open. This company also distills rum, and I didn't know that. I found that out for the first time while doing research on this. And if you have ever tried that, let me know how it is. I'm really curious. I just had my, well, not just had, but within the last couple of years, I had a buddy pour me some really good rum, like nice sipping rum. And I had no idea rum had that kind of potential. It was just kind of life-changing. It was pretty amazing stuff. So I hear the rum is decent. If you've had it, let me know. So let's give this a pour. This is non-colored, this is non-filtered. Awesome. So all of this is completely naturally presented, 46% as I mentioned before. Let's give it a whiff. Right off the bat is oranges, citrus fruit. Oranges, graham crackers, orange soda. Which, who doesn't love orange soda? That's there. That's awesome. Oh, it's so cool. I'm getting a honey smell, but minus the sweetness, if that makes sense. Oftentimes whiskeys will have that honey flavor minus the sweetness, which is good, because if it had honey sweetness, then that would just be too much for me. That smells nice. It's not anything I've never experienced before. It's just sharper and cleaner than most of the other things, at the risk of shitting on other stuff, which I'm not trying to do, but it just seems to hit my nose a little bit cleaner and sharper than the other things I've tried with a similar nose profile. Yeah, the citrus is right up front with the honey and like honey nut Cheerios, like a honey oat bread type of thing, kind of yeasty. That smells so good. I really like that. All right, I'm excited to go in. So, yeah, Ganbei. I'm telling you, that 46% is just perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I think if it were stronger, it would just be annoying. Right now, the length, it covers the whole tongue. It's just perfect. perfectly balanced, in my opinion. And on the palate, I'm getting the flavor of honey, again, not the sweetness. Oak, a lot of oak influence. Gummy orange slices. If you remember those little slices of orange that are like gummy and coated in sugar. I'm getting like a Bananas Foster, or is it Banana Fosters? I think it's Bananas Foster. And kind of like a pudding, a creamy pudding. Man, do you remember in elementary school when you had your lunch, you got that cup of pudding with those ladyfingers jammed inside of it? That is it, with the gummy orange slices that you brought from home in your pocket. That's basically it. If I had to be a nitpicking bitch, the finish is a bit underwhelming. It's a bit dry. I'm getting some bitter chocolate in there, and it's just dry, and a little bit bitter, and a little bit woody, and kind of flat. But still, it's very present, and it's long. I would say the length is about medium. And it's just very, very tasty. Worth $50? Hell yeah. Absolutely. I think I paid the same amount that you all would pay in the States. I think I checked online, and it ranges between about $45 and $55 stateside. And I paid $50 for it here in China. So, hey, buddy. So, yeah, we're about equal on that. Would I pay for it again? Yeah, I think so. I don't know if I'll buy the cask strength outright. I think I would taste it first. I'm so just smitten as to where this is on the ABV. I don't think I would buy a bottle of it. I'm anxious to try the peated, and I hear that Fusion is award-winning, so I hear it's really, really good. So I'm anxious to give that a go as well. Other than that, yeah, pick this up. Don't be so preoccupied with the fact that it doesn't have an age connected to it. It's not a big deal. It doesn't have to be old to be good. That's basically the bottom line of this whole video. Check it out. Scotland's not the only place that has good single malts. And yeah, that's all I have to say. That's the bottom line. I think I stole that from someone. Was that Stone Cold? Did I just conjure up Stone Cold Steve Austin and not even think about it? It did. I did. Now I hear it. I'm an idiot. Well, I'm going to work on scripting more often. And hopefully my cat's going to knock the camera over. I hope it's not wobbling too much. He's being a bit of a cat. Yeah. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, it is what it is. Tara, thanks again, man. I love this shirt. And I'm going to be wearing it all the time. And I also appreciate the fact that you think I'm this thin. Thanks, dude. Yeah. So if you want to check him out, Chase Pantu is his stage name. And he's a budding hip-hop star here in Jinzhou. And it's just, his stuff's pretty good. I like it. So, yeah, again, thanks for coming by. Check out the Amrut Single Malt if you get a chance. It's really good. It's worth it. And cool. Yeah. See you next time.